Hey everyone, it's Bakutech back again with another Bakugan Bakutech video. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded on the channel, and it's been even longer since I've uploaded an actual Bakugan video. Mostly just been doing Beyblade for the past couple videos. So that's why I decided to come back with a really hard hitter, because today we're going to be looking at the Friendship Bind Set. Now, the Friendship Bind Set comes with two recolors of Bakugan that already came out before its release. That being Jigen, Dragaon in this purple color, and Zeta, Municus in this black color. I've shown off Jigen, Dragaon on this channel before, so we'll start off with him, and I'll go pretty quickly. But as you can see, the recolor for this one is purple and white with some red accents. And you may have noticed that this is actually the color scheme of the main release of Zeta Municus. So, of course, if you bind it with the original Zeta Municus, they'll look pretty damn cool. But yeah, it doesn't have much to do with the actual product, just something worth pointing out. And of course, Jigen Dragaon's gimmick is that he's able to change between 4 different modes, and you need the Jigen ring for that. You get a silver one in this set. I have no idea where my silver one went. I do have one, but for the sake of demonstration, I'll use this red one. So there's a slit back here on the back piece, and if you swipe the ring through there, okay, kind of hard to do on camera, so I'll do it off camera. You can see that the wings come down. They'll take up more space, have more I guess contact with the ground, so it'll be a bit more defensive. And you can also flip the switch here for the head, which will bring the head down, and it'll be from head to tail just barely longer than the card, and his wingspan will be a good amount larger than the card, which is a very good. He's very good for occupancy in this mode. And of course, you can have just the head down as his 4th mode. Let me get the wings back in the up mode. So yeah, and then there's this mode where just the head is down but the wings are up. I think this is probably the worst of the modes, but yeah, you're mainly just going to be using it in both up mode for a big attacker, or them all down for a really good defense. And that's what makes Jigen Dragaon such a good Bakugan, is he can be like a top tier attacker or a top tier defense Bakugan, and he can switch between them. Usually when the Bakugan tries to fill 2 roles simultaneously, it doesn't turn out that well. But in the case of Jigen Dragaon, since he can switch between them, he's very versatile, very good. I'm a huge fan of Jigen Dragaon, and yeah, I really like this recolor too. I like the kanji there, but yeah. And the big thing about this one is this Jigen piece back here. If you're going to be trying to build the most competitive team possible for some reason with Legacy Bakugan in the Bakutech rules, this is what you really want from this Jigen Dragaon, because this one has a plus 30G. So the Jigen Dragaon it comes with has a standard 700G. That's as much as the Jigen Dragaon from the deck has. So with the 30, it'll be 730. But if you combine it with the translucent Dragaon half from the Scroll Stadium thing, and you'll have the best build for Jigen Dragaon at 750G. So yeah, if you want the best possible Jigen Dragaon, you're gonna want to get this set just for that Jigen piece. So yeah, not much left to say about this guy, so let's move on to Zeta Municus. So here we have Zeta Municus. This is the first time I'm actually showing off a Zeta Municus on this channel, as far as I'm aware. Get some kanji there. I also don't know what that says, but yeah, he comes in this black recolor. So yeah, let's crack him open. Manual parts, unlike Dragaon, who isn't supposed to have manual parts, but sometimes things don't all open. He's got his 2 horns, those are separate manual parts, and the feet. Something worth noting about Zeta Municus' feet is if you open them and close them a lot, they become loose, and you really don't want that to happen, so I recommend just not opening them at all. But for the sake of this video, I did open them up. So yeah, Zeta Municus is going to be a really good Bakugan for G-Power battles, and that's mainly because of the Zeta piece back here. As far as I can tell, this one has the same stats as the one on the regular Zeta Municus, and as you can see, there's a G-Power wheel if it'll focus. Yeah, and it can be as low as 10, but as high as 200. So you got, I don't know, all the stats. So you got that 10. It's kind of hard. It doesn't spin very well. You can try to make it 10, 20, another 10, 40. Come on. There's another 10 after that, I'm pretty sure. And then the 200. Yeah, there. So yeah, you got like 3 10s, a 20, a 40, and a 200. A lot of those stats don't mean a lot, but that chance of a 200 is a really big deal. And even the 40, 20, and 10, just a little bit of extra G power is also quite helpful. But again, the part you're really gonna want to be looking for on this set of Municus is the Municus part, because it has 730 Gs, which is the highest possible G power for a Zeta Municus. And as you can see on the regular release, the previous cap was 720. It's pretty important. It's a lot more important, I should say, for Municus to have the high G power, since it is for G power battles. But yeah, 10 Gs isn't life or death, but again, if you want to build the absolute best build for Zeta Municus, you're gonna want the black Zeta part, or black Municus, I'm sorry. So yeah, out of the box, since this is the same as any other Zeta piece, this is pretty much the best possible build for Zeta Municus out of the box. So yeah, gonna be a really good pickup if you want to build a competitive deck. Overall, I really love both the Bakugan in this deck. If I have made it clear already, if for some reason you want to build a competitive Bakutech deck, this set is pretty much a must-have. But again, I don't know why you would do that. This set is actually very, very expensive, so you might want to pass up on it, just because I don't think you should be spending your money on this. But if you do want to build the best possible Bakutech deck. This is a must buy, just for the Municus part and this Jigen part. For collector's purposes, this is a pretty good one to have, but I wouldn't say it's a necessary part of a collection. These two different recolors did appear in the anime as when they were binded, so it was more like this that appeared in the anime. So yeah, but again, for collector, this isn't gonna be a must buy in my opinion, but they do look pretty cool if you do want them and find them for cheap. So yeah, competitive value 10 out of 10. Collector's value, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. So yeah, if you do find this for like even just $100, I'd say it's probably worth it, because these things go for quite a lot, and you get some really cool Bakugan, really good Bakugan. So yeah, that's about it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.